Alright, so I literally just actually let's get rid of this game. Oh, damn. I literally just recorded an entire video on this, and as soon as I clicked the stop button to save it and then upload it, it crashed. So yeah. So I essentially know exactly what's gonna happen, but nothing really important happens. I guess something new could happen, but that's every time that the recordings crash and I've redone it, that has never happened. So once, and I actually went past turn 100, but I'm just gonna stop at turn 100 because that's kind of where you want to stop. So, yeah, I remember this. So, let's check my cues. Yeah, everything's looking perfectly fine. Let's see. Yep, everything's looking fine. So, if I just go next turn, I'll start working that. Automatic faith purchase, that's my pagoda. Now, let's save up for a religion enhancement. Let's work the next. We're also going to want to work. I have 4 unemployed people for some reason. I'm going to want to work that. The Writers Guild's important. Finish the farm. Temple of Artemis, not bad. It's not a bad wonder, but let's see, currency. And then we can get a farm on this hill actually, since it's next to a river. And then continue farming these grassland river tiles. Picard completed the Parthenon. Not bad in his part, that's 2 tourism for him. Well, it's actually just a pre-built great work of art, which also provides culture. Is it a great work of art? It might be writing. Yeah, it's probably writing, to be honest, actually. But, yeah, it's good for him. Kamehameha's there in the medieval era. He's a bit behind, but can't blame him. Alright, let's get wheat, the grassland, and the hill. So, yeah. I've completed all the, actually what we're going to want to do is get markets first, since I'm at a deficit at the moment. Get markets in all my cities. And this city can, it's going to get an amphitheater, so market temple. There. Once I get the markets, I'll probably have enough food in all my cities to work the specialist slots, especially with the caravans. Yeah, I'm at -2, but that's not that bad. It's bad once you get below, well, actually on any unhappiness is bad, just once you get below -10, that's where problems start to appear. That's the last tile at this city. Or the last resource tile that it could work. Now, you can work the floodplains. Yeah, now all these farms are providing for food, which is nice. Civil service, that doesn't unlock important buildings. Great lighthouse for Kamehameha. He nabbed that from Elizabeth. That's usually the English wonder. That it's good for England. It's usually the wonder you want if you're getting good. Market in 2 markets in 1 turn. I think just the specialist slots will be enough to get me out, but the markets themselves will probably be really good for me. Alright. Farm. Yeah. I was actually had some second thoughts about settling this city, but it's actually really good. Oh. That's better. Alright, yeah, I'm at. And then I can actually work the specialist slots. I have enough food in these cities to do it. And then these 2 are beyond Colosseums. And then after the Colosseums, the city can get the National Epic, then the Garden. And this city can get Garden, Walls, Barracks. Actually, these cities, after the Colosseums and, well, after they get the Gardens and National Epics, then I can actually build universities. Actually, I might as well get Walls and Barracks before them, because I don't really need these 2. So that's going to be Walls, Barracks. Those are more important than, like, gardens and national epics, because those only affect great person generation. You will always be generating great people regardless, so. And then this city still has quite a few things to build. So, turn 85, I'm actually going to check the demographics. Yeah, I'm 1 in everything, 4th in soldiers. Unknown is 1, so 6 in approval, but I'm working on that. 1 in literacy, even though I've been beelining certain texts. It's not bad. So Colosseums in 2 turns, that'll be good for happiness. I mean, my civ's still growing even though I'm unhappy. I might need to stop growth, or click that if Great Art has been born. It's my first great work. I'll probably build the musician skill in my capital as well, just because. Let's work that floodplains. Food to Berlin, and then get the farm. Commerce, opener, just, it's literally, I think, 25% gold generation in your cap. It's pretty nice, though. Pretty nice. Let's see. Continue getting farms in the tiles next to rivers. Yeah, that's a really good. So this city is 2 grassland river tiles, which grassland river and floodplain river are really good for farms. Let's see. Finished education. Now I can queue up universities. And these 2. And I'll probably have enough food to work the slots. Let's see. Then we can actually upgrade this guy as well. Why not? Production. Or technology. Now we can go for navigation. Which, astronomy is more important, so I can discover the new world. Or not the new world, the other continent, but my people don't know there's another continent, I guess. Universities will definitely help with that. I think I've queued one up in here. I have, yes. And I'm actually going to get Circus and Colosseum before universities for happiness. Because, oh, this actually can mark it as well. Because it's not as important that I get universities in all my cities. I mean, eventually I will, but it's not as important as libraries, because you need libraries for national college. The only wonder for this city is the Oxford University, which all it is basically a free tech, or at least that's what people really use it for. I usually use it to get into modern era. I know lots of people do that. It's kind of like common knowledge if you know the game. But let's see, are there any more river tiles? That one's getting worked by this guy. Can actually work this one. Kind of want to work the river tiles first, because I'll use these for like some great people. Great profit. Enhance. Let's see, farm. My enhancement. I didn't really talk about religion, but ideally what you want is for Pantheon, get the thing that provides the largest amount of faith. For me, it was Earth Mother. Tithe is good. Anything that is dependent on just like followers or cities being following your religion, those are really good. Pagodas are actually just generally for these 2 beliefs you want happiness, so like I'll probably go for mosques, but that's not available, so cathedrals. The faith buildings are really nice. And then there are only really 2 good ones, religious texts and illiterate preachers. Those they make your religion spread faster. So now what I'll probably do is get missionary to spread my religion manually. Or if it spreads beforehand, I'll probably get the faith buildings. Actually, I can get a cathedral. So I'll get that first, actually. So now I got compass. I'm going to have to queue up a caravan somewhere to send food. Let's see. This area has walls. Both these cities already have walls. After the university, I can get the caravan. And then I'll probably use it to send food to Hamburg, because it'll need the food to work the university slots. Next expand is that tile. I'm at turn 94, so and I'll probably check the demographics again. It's a good idea to check like every turn, but every 5 or 10 turns works as well. I have literally not changed a single position, but neither has anyone else, so I guess that's good. Consistency is good. Let's see, floodplains river. Are there any? These are all plains, so I'll probably cut that and then get a farm. Let's see. And now my cap has actually built a. There's 2 cities with tourism. I have 4, and Palenque 6. That's good. Yeah, I'll get a lot more food once I got out of unhappiness. Let's see. And this city's actually just built a university as well, so it's going to want to work those. 96 science. I think I've mentioned before, 100 by turn 100 is a good idea. It's definitely not bad. Kamehameha has built Hanging Gardens. Nice, good for him. Chichen Itza has been built in a faraway land. That's good for somebody else. Let's get a harbor. I'll eventually need to get a seaport. Actually, workboat, because I have pearls there. And then after the workboat, I'll start building caravels to explore the new world. What's this worker doing? Oh yeah, farms over there. So I think I mentioned before I'll end at turn 100. Which I'm going to follow through with that. Even though it's only been like an 11-minute video, I'm still going to end at that. Let's see. We can actually... This caravan can send food to Berlin. This one can send food to Hamburg. This one built its circus. Now all it needs is Coliseum and University. Let's see. So that's 96 science. That's good, even if I don't make 100 science. It's just you have to be around there. Within 5 or 10 is good. I mean, above is obviously as well, but that's mainly for when you're under. Let's see. Continue game farms. Let's see. Once I get the Coliseum, I should be happy. Well, obviously, once I get the pearls, I'll be happy again. But and the citrus. Obviously, I'm in first, so I'm gonna put it in my cap to prevent other people from spying. I'll get a couple caravels as well. Since I'll sail one east, one west. Since you can't go north to south in this, you'll just have to sail east to west. So that's a barracks in my cap. I've actually had nothing. Now Grand Temple. Let's queue up some of these. The Grand Temple is fairly nice, especially when combined with religious texts. Definitely a good combination. The next expand is this tile, so we'll cut the marsh ahead of time. Let's see. Now navigation in 8. Let's see. And then I'll be able to get a seaport. Or once I built the harbor, that is. Alright, it's actually turn 101. I think I did this last time, but yeah, basically I'm going to end it here. Essentially, pretty much the future can be predicted. Let's see, what other? These are some other river tiles. So obviously I'm going to get more happiness, and I'll be able to work food tiles, and I'll have like a massive growth spurt, or growth jump. That's for individuals. In my empire, I'm gonna get my cathedrals and my pagodas from my Grand Temple, and I'll be able to get tons of happiness from my religion. I'll probably be the first to get the World Congress, because I can actually get Service Maximus. Then after that, I'll probably be the first to get the World Congress, or I'll be the host, because I'll discover the other civilizations in the New World, or the other continent, I guess. And then, since I have all these caravans, I'll be able to work all the specialist slots, which that's nice. And once I get the 4th one, I can send it to Munich, so they get one as well. Because they're only working one at the moment, but the university you really need a caravan for. So, yeah, the only thing I didn't really talk about is what to do if you get attacked. So if, like, England attacks this city, I'll just build crossbowmen in my cities. I might build a Galeas or frigate. I don't know, I'll park it in the city so it can use ranged attacks while being immune, but yeah, I'll probably do that. And these days we'll definitely just build crossbowmen. Even if she backs off, I'll still build them until like I can't build anymore. So like I can park them like here, 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 here. Actually, no, this is on a. No, it's not on a hill. So I can park them just. I can park them just like along the coastline, and then even if I'll probably just leave some in my other cities, in my other territories, just in case she does a land invasion. But and if these crossbowmen die, they need replacements. So generally, if you're at war, you don't want to build buildings. You literally just want to build units until you make peace, of course. And even if you do make peace, you still want a generally large army. Like keep building if all your armies died, because they might just try a second wave after the peace treaty. If I got attacked by someone by land, I would build, like, if it was at Munich, I would definitely, like, I would put walls on the queue, like, I would build it before the university, and then I would build crossbowmen in these cities, because both of them have barracks, and yeah, it'd basically be like that. I can't build them yet. I would build composites. But, ranged units, you generally just want to build those, because if you're doing a war of defense, you need to build those. Just build ranged units. Well, if you're doing a war of offense, then you need kind of like a varied army. You want a diverse army. You don't want just one unit type. That's not the way to go. But, yeah. So, that's kind of it for this early game series. Basically, I've won. Obviously, this is Prince difficulty, but if this was like Immortal, or you're just playing online, you're doing good if you're in this position. My start was kind of OP with the Salt and Marble, and eventually Pearls, but I got a second good city and a third good city, and the only thing that limited me was my expansion. I could build up here, but that's kind of exposed. And it also, I actually don't have truffles, so that could be a problem. If I could just settle like up here. And I also don't have iron. Or instance, it might be worth like throwing a city up there, building like walls and doing, and yeah. But I obviously didn't do that, and yeah, I guess that's, if I redid this series, that's something I might have done. But obviously I didn't. But yeah, I mean, I'll start a normal series tomorrow, I think. But yeah, it's been kind of fun just like doing a little break from those and just doing a series where I talk about like the mechanics of the game and the fundamentals, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that's really it for this series. I won't be continuing it. I'll just, like I said, I'll go back to normal. But this one I might continue in the future if I do like a mid-game thing. But yeah, that's it for today, I guess. Well, it is then.